Well, I started, oh heck, I've been lifting off and on since I've probably been around 13. Um, I started, the first time I actually started competing as far as bodybuilding competing was probably, I started training in mid 80s maybe, something like that. I started training over in Ottawa at Jeff Johnson's gym and Flex Gym in Ottawa, and he taught me a lot of stuff. So then I got the bug. Obviously I started training. I had been training, like I say, throughout high school, so it was just a gradual thing, and I got the bug. It's as simple as that. It's like a drug. So I started lifting, training and stuff like that. He talked me into doing my first show. I can't remember exactly what year it was. Maybe '89, something like that. My first show was, like I say, I think there was like I don't know, 16 people in my class. I think I got like 14. I was soft as a baby's butt, let's put it that way. So it was my first show. Obviously, I just didn't know what the heck I was doing. So that just made me train a little bit harder. You think you're good enough to go, and then when you get up on, you get up there and people, you stand up with the real people that are training and know what the hell they're doing, and it's a rude awakening. So I think I did another show the next year. Did a lot better. I think I got like 4th. I don't remember how many was in there. Maybe back then there's usually like 12, 16 people in there. I don't remember, but got a little bit better that year. Then I did another show. Usually I did it like within like 8 months or so, because it's just so much to train and get yourself up and down, up and down. It's like a yo-yo. And if you want to get any progress at all, you've got to give yourself your time to grow. So I think the next show I got 4th again. And then at that time I was in the processing. I jumped over to Streeter. I opened up my own gym. This was like early 90s, called Bodyworks Gym in Streeter. Opened up a gym there. So then I was full board training people and stuff like that. Went to Chicago, got certified. We had a big bodybuilding camp down there for 3 days. Did all that. Met a bunch of pros. Trained with a bunch of pros. Got some good stuff. I trained with Mike Matarazzo, Lee Labrada, Sean Ray. There was a lot of people down there. So we picked. They basically, you sit there in seminars, gave us all kinds of information. So then that's where I kind of got the feed for that. So then, like I say, I opened up my own gym. Me and my wife, we opened up our own gym. That was my passion. I mean, that was something I always wanted to do. So I thought, you know what, let's do it. I'm going to do another show. So I did a show that year. I think it was like 91, something right in there. I'm not 100% sure. It was so much easier doing a show because that was my full-time job. I was at the gym. So I wasn't even actually working too. So, and that show, I think I ended up getting. Well, I don't think I ended up getting 3rd place. It was the best I'd ever looked. I could have. It was between. I mean, I could have easily had 1st place, but I was like 5'8", and I competed against like one guy. The guy that won it was 5'2", and the other guy that got 2nd was 5'5". So they had a little bit more. The shorter you are, they look like they're a little bit fuller, which. They were a little bit bigger than I was, but whatever. So I mean, it was a good placing. Hard work. Finally, and learning stuff worked out. So that was how that got started. And then, like I said, I had Bodyworks for about 3 years, and then we had some other things come up where we ended up. My wife was losing her job or whatever, so I ended up selling Bodyworks. Before the insurance reasons, like I say, well then she ended up not losing her job. That's a long story. But and then, like I said, I've continued. I've had a couple injuries here that set me back years ago. I had a neck surgery in 2000, cervical spine fusion, and then I had that repaired, and the doctor said, "You're good to go." Blah blah blah. So I thought, you know what? At that stage, I think I was like 36, maybe. right around that. Back then, 35 was masters. You could do a masters at 35. I always wanted to do a masters. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to start training. So I got myself up. Best shape-wise I had been in a long time, like I say, because I had this neck problem for a while. So I got around, I don't remember where I was, like around 203 or something like that, getting ready for the show. And sure enough, I blew out another disc. And this was my C4, which was above my 5.6 fusion. So that pretty much put a dagger in me there. So again, so then I went through a bunch of, depression mode BS like that. I mean, anytime you have something like that. So I went through rehab, all that BS. They didn't want me to have, I tried to stay away from the surgery again. And then in 2004, I finally had to have the surgery. I couldn't stand it any longer. So I had the surgery. So I'm fused from my 4 to my 7. And then, I'm sorry, in 2008 I had the surgery. 2004 is when I blew the disc. So 2008 I had the surgery, and I was laid up, like I say, for, it seemed forever. And obviously I wasn't training like I, normally would train. So as far as size-wise, I lost quite a bit. I mean, basically everything. So I think I come back around 2010. I had 2 shoulder, found out that after that I had 2 shoulder surgeries, that my rotator cuff was destroyed, so they had to fix that. So then in 2010 I started rehabbing, coming back, went back, and I was going pretty good from 2010 to 2015, and making real good gains. I mean, I would never compete again. I've got my legs are awful, and I lost too much, I lost a lot of apathy in my triceps and stuff like that, but I just enjoyed training. So I kept with that. And then I had a lady that hit me head on in a automobile accident. I was driving actually a semi, and that screwed me up, caused me like a whiplash effect. So that screwed me up for a time, a little bit there, because I was actually in pretty damn good shape before that happened. So I mean, ups and downs is just like everybody else. You gotta work through whatever ails you and try and make it up that way. So I'm blessed with a great family. I got 3 great kids, and I mean, this to me, I just enjoy doing it. It's as simple as that. I mean, obviously at this age, I don't throw weights around or do anything crazy anymore with some of the injuries I've had, stuff like that. But I still go down there and bust my butt and enjoy it. So I'll train with a couple partners here and there, whoever. Sometimes, like I said, a lot of times I train by myself. It's easier. You're just in and out. I like to get in and out. Put my headset on, go in, work out, and get the hell out of there. It's just what it is. So other than that, I've been doing it, like I say, for a long time. God forbid I don't know everything, but I know a lot. I've experimented a lot. I've trained probably 5 or 6 people for shows off and on within those, when I had Bodyworks and stuff like that. And then so it's just always been a lifestyle for me. So people say, "Why, Jesus Christ, you need to." You need to quit doing it. I said, dude, you'll bury me doing this. I just enjoy doing it. It's just like, it's a hobby for me. If I'm not fishing, if I'm not hunting, I'm lifting. So now, I lost some years because of my kids. I traveled baseball, coached, all that stuff. So, bodybuilding per se, bodybuilding is a very selfish sport. You've got it's all you. So. When I had my first son, it was time to be a father. It's as simple as that. So I had to put my kind of stuff on hold and do what I'm supposed to do. So and I enjoyed it. So I guess I had 3 kids, 3 great kids growing up. Been lucky, blessed. They're all successful. I have a great wife, great house. Everything's. I can't ask for more. As far as how things have worked out. I've been married for 34 years now. I had to think about that for a second, but like I say, everything everything's going good. We decided to do this kind of stuff here to help people out a little bit. Like I said, I enjoy doing it, and that's just where it's at. You know, to the date. I mean, I'll never. I'll probably do it till I die. It's as simple as that. I just had my first grandkid, so now hopefully 10 years from now, 12 years from now, I'll be training with him. But so I mean, who knows what's going to happen? But that's basically what it's all about. So I think we're going to close it for today. I just want everybody to realize that I'm no doctor. If you have some issues, if you're going to, first of all, if you're overweight and you're going to start exercising, you should go to the doctor anyway. The most important thing is to get your bloods. Get some blood tests. You can have all kinds of vials. You can find out what your first of all, you want to know all your estrogen and your thyroid, and find out if you have any problems there. And then that's how you start. Get your blood work done. They'll give you a total readout, and then you can go from there. If you have to hire a personal trainer or do whatever, the main thing is you need to get yourself in the gym. If you're overweight, I say more than 50 pounds overweight, you need to go to the doctor first, get everything taken care of, and start with cardio. Don't even get caught up in the weight situation. You know, get yourself comfortable, get yourself on a good diet. You got to stay away from these fad diets, these bacon diets, and this lettuce diet, and this soup diet, and the grapefruit diet. That stuff doesn't work. It's as simple as that. You may lose 5, 6, 7 pounds the first day, or first week, 10, 12 pounds, but you're losing water is all you're losing, and muscle, which you don't want to lose. So basically, in a nutshell, get yourself checked out. Don't be afraid to go to the doctor, and then get your butts in the gym.